Welcome back to 104.9 FM FunAsiA Radio, bringing the community together. मैं हूँ आपकी host, आपकी दोस्त Ambreen Hasnat, and ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pride and pleasure to introduce to you a very renowned name in the music industry worldwide, and that is Mr. Ali Sethi. He is with us right now on 104.9 FM. Welcome, Ali. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me on your show.
It's our pleasure. So here's my first question. Now, I know a little bit about your background. You started off as an author. So you wrote a book titled The Wishmaker. So how did you get into music from being a writer into a singer? How did that happen?
I was always interested in music. I was performing it all through college.
But did you learn anything in music?
I grew up in Lahore, in Pakistan, in a very culturally rich part of the region, Punjab. And I grew up hearing poems in Punjabi, in Urdu, ghazals, kafis that were almost always sung at weddings, at dinner parties. So the music and literature of where I grew up, both those things were kind of intertwined for me, as I think they are for anybody who grows up in that part of the world.
True.
So writing for me felt like it was connected to music, and music for me has always felt like it was connected to writing.
Yes. That is amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your journey. Now, talking about Basuri, that did become Pakistan's first song to be featured on Spotify, right?
It was the first Pakistani song to reach number one on Spotify's global viral chart.
Very famous. The video itself reached over 600 million views. I think that's as of August 8th. When you're performing, you're not just a singer. There is a story that I think the character that you play, you try to depict in that. So how did you have help? Did you have creative producers and directors tell you about it? Or was this your idea of, having the setup? Because it was very unique, very different from traditional music videos.
I did have an idea, because I live in New York City. And so living here, I had all this interesting musical content, movies, animations, music videos, music documentaries, Beyonce is the star of that, and kind of the presiding energy over that project. I saw Encanto, the movie, which is about traditional music. I was listening to reggaeton music. I was looking at the music videos of John Batiste, who just put out this amazing kind of, I want to say revisionist, refreshing new take on what he calls social music. Which is the music of communities. And I was thinking about those things and thinking, what would our version of that? To my knowledge, it hadn't been done in not just a Pakistani context, but in a South Asian context, Well, music is one language, but dance is another language, classical dance especially. It's been such an important thing. And so I thought, okay, what are 3 or 4 different types of traditional dance that you find in Pakistan? So I thought, well, one is, the classical Odissi Bharatnatyam dance that is performed by one of Pakistan's great dance artist, Shima Kimani. So I said to Zulfi, who's the executive producer of Coke Studio, I said, we've got to have Shima Kimani in the video. And to his credit, he didn't even for a moment say to me, are you sure? What? It was 2 months before the video was just. And Shima ji I don't think she'd been doing any commercial projects in this way, working with corporations on the scale or whatever. But she agreed to do it, which was incredible. And I think everybody agreed that from start to finish, her presence is so important in that video.
This became a worldwide mega hit. Basuri did. So had you anticipated this kind of a response or reaction from people?
Honestly, I kind of did.
You did? Wow, that's awesome.
I mean, not this magnitude, but I definitely, when I heard Abdullah Siddiqui, who's a musical prodigy in Pakistan, did the sound design for the song. So the first time I heard Abdullah's production for the song, the way the beat sounds and the way the mandolin and that baglama and all those guitar sound on it, I was just like, wow, it sounds so traditional, yet it sounds so global, Like, that's the beauty of it, I think.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've just tuned in, we are talking with none other than Ali Sethi. Very soon he'll be performing right here in Dallas, and we hope everyone's going to be there. So Ali, tell us, what are your plans for the future? Any more such song videos on the way?
Yes, well, I'm putting out an album, a collaboration with an amazing electronic musician, Nicholas Jar. It's very kind of moody and ambient and experimental. It's rehearsals with electronic music. It's going to be out next month. And then early next year, I hope to release my big Kasturi D album. A bunch of songs that are kind of in that style, that tell the story of where I've been and where I'm going.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ali, and we wish you the very best in all of your future endeavors. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you.